on to all of my Aquarians out there. Please be sure to get my book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as my prices are in the description box below. Yeah, let's get into it. So this is for Aquarius, all right? The ones that got it, the ones that got the first two readings dispatched was Gemini and Aries because they gave me the most views. So if you like to get your readings first, right? The reason why it is that my numbers went down significantly is because I missed like a week of uploading, you know what I mean? Or some time. I guess the algorithm had me missing a lot of time, but I'm back now, like I said, and I'm going to continue to make a lot of content. So the cards that I come up with for the Aquarius is 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Hangman, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Okay, so you Aquarians should leave a relationship. Some of you Aquarians happen to be, right? 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands. Some of you Aquarians happen to be in a relationship. It's not working out well. This person is not reciprocating what you want them to reciprocate, right? This is 8 of Wands. This is their communication and lack thereof. Communication is terrible. Their reciprocity is terrible. Ace of Cups. This is the state of the relationship and how it's not doing well. 10 of Wands. You deciding to actually move forward emotionally. Next thing for you to do now is to move forward physically and actually take action. Hey, I'm just telling y'all like it is. I'm just telling y'all what the cards mean as they show up. That's all I'm doing. The Hangman, 2 of Coins or Pentacles. The Hangman, 2 of Pentacles. You're feeling stuck right around now. Very intense time. Emotional turmoil. Because the Hangman doesn't necessarily represent you being stuck, although it does mean that. Although it does mean that you could be stuck emotionally or internally, because the Hangman is actually a representative of the realm of Amalek. And I may do a video on the realm of Amalek in the future. You have 4 trees, right? Now the Tarot system is what the Kabbalah is what the Tarot system is based off of, the Kabbalah. But there's actually 4 systems. There's the Kabbalah, the Spiders of Set, the Clip-Off, and then there's the realm of Amalek. What the Clip-Off, what the Hangman is either the Clip-Off or the realm of Amalek, which is the darker aspect of life, the darker nature of life. So as to where the Kabbalah is the light nature of life, right? That's where it is that you get all the light magicians and light, you know, bright, things of this nature. And the Hangman is a representative of the Clip-Off, the darker natures of life, and the realm of Amalek, the darker natures of life. So, which is Pisces. Now it represents one must face the darker natures of life in order for you to get to the lighter natures of life, the good stuff, the more convenient stuff, right? You go from dark to light, not light to dark. You don't want to, I don't suggest, you can do whatever you want, but I don't suggest you go from the good stuff first to the bad stuff later. You want to go through the bad stuff first to go through the good stuff later. And that's the kind of situation that a lot of you Aquarians are in. Y'all are going through a very intense, malefic situation where you're going to have to learn, like through the Hangman, the realm of Amalek or the Clip-Off, everything is upside down, right? Which means that certain things are disorientated because it's upside down. So you're going to have to retrace and read everything backwards in order for you to get the correct way. Now, the Two of Pentacles represents you're really paying attention to what fruit this relationship that you are deciding to leave has bared to you, and you don't necessarily like it. You don't necessarily like it. I'm trying to see if this camera gonna fall or whatever. This phone is gonna fall and stuff like this or whatever, because my ring light is actually giving me some problems because I'm trying to tighten it, stuff like this, giving me some issues. That's the only thing. But anyway, I'll just pick it up. We'll continue. The Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles represents this being a situation for a lot of you where what you want to do is, so you Aquarians are fighting with this type of energy. But what you Aquarians don't seem to understand is it's actually creating something out of the destruction. And the Seven of Swords is you may not necessarily be able to see it now, but you will. The King of Pentacles represents this person is being very manipulative and cold and cruel to you, right? Cruel to you because of power and their position that they want to wield on to you, right? I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. That's the problem with power and introducing it to people. Most people don't know what power is. They don't. Most people don't know that the most powerful tarot card is the Fool, because nobody wants to be considered a fool. I ain't gonna say nobody, but a lot of people don't want to be considered a fool because of self-importance and too much ego, right? Because they think that, well, if I get called a fool, then that's bad. No, the Fool is actually the most powerful and the most spiritual of the entire tarot deck. Out of 78 cards, the Fool is actually the most powerful. But you see what I'm saying? So why that's important in the first place is because when you introduce power into the situation, right, and the ability to wield it on others without constraint, shout outs to Gaming Muse for this. I actually have a lot of admiration for the Gaming Muse, but shout outs to the Gaming Muse for that. And people who are not wise, right? They don't have wisdom. They don't have the ability to wield power like that. What you get is a disaster is what it is that you get. You get a disaster because what you have is an idiot who has very destructive power that can be used for good stuff. They're actually using it to take and take and take and take and take and take and treat people like crap. And that's where the situation is. So this person is treating you like crap, unfortunately, but the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands represents eventually you will figure it out and you will leave. That's why it is that I say most people don't know what power is, and it excuse me, and it shows because you're not supposed to use power. You're not supposed to really use power to hurt people. You're supposed to use, or brutally, you're supposed to use power with kindness and consideration. But most people can't understand that. Kindness and consideration and the way you use your power is how you create longevity. We're not even going to get into the principles. So we're not even going to get into that. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. We're not even going to get to the... We're not even getting to some real game. You know what I'm saying? We're going, you know... Most people don't know power if it kicked them in the butt. Facts. Most people wouldn't know power if it was a dog and it bit them in the butt. Facts. But you have the World, the Sun, and the Two of Wands, right? To clarify the Two of Wands. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify it with another card again. You're gonna eventually leave this person, the World, right? You're gonna understand that the world is bigger again bigger place without this person. So all it is that this person was doing was holding you back, and you're going to be better off without this person. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, again, much better off without the person. Things are going to start looking up without them. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace, y'all. Have your head.